Utilization of electrical energy. Introduction. In present age, electricity becomes part and parcel of human life. It is playing an important role right from agriculture to aeronautics, house to hospital, institutions to industries, and list never ends. మనిషి జీవితంలో ఎలక్ట్రిసిటీ చాలా ఎక్కువ ప్రదేశాల్లో ఉపయోగించబడుతుంది. మరి అలాగే కొన్ని ప్రదేశాల్లో కరెంట్ ఏ విధంగా ఉపయోగించబడుతుందో చూద్దాం. మొదటిది లైటింగ్ల వద్ద, రెండవది హీటింగ్ వద్ద, మూడవది వెల్డింగ్ వద్ద, నాలుగవది రెఫ్రిజరేషన్ మరియు ఎయిర్ కండిషనింగ్ వద్ద. లైటింగ్. An electric light is a device that produces light by the flow of electric current. It is most common from the artificial lighting and essential to modern society. ముఖ్యంగా ఎలక్ట్రిసిటీలో లైటింగ్ ఎక్కడెక్కడ ఉపయోగించబడుతుందో మనం ఈ క్రింది విధంగా చూద్దాం. మొదటిది రెసిడెన్షియల్ అకామిడేషన్స్ వద్ద, రెండవది కమర్షియల్ ప్లేసెస్ లైక్ షాపింగ్ సెంటర్స్, రెస్టారెంట్స్ మొదలగునవి, మూడవది రిక్రియేషన్ ప్రైమిసెస్ లైక్ క్లబ్స్, సినిమా హాల్స్ మొదలగునవి, నాలుగవది ఇండస్ట్రీస్, హాస్టల్స్, హాస్పిటల్స్ మొదలగు ప్రదేశాలలో, ఐదవది పార్క్స్, రోడ్స్, ప్లాట్ఫామ్స్ మొదలగు ప్రదేశాల్లో. ఇల్యూమినేషన్. Mainly the source of light can be divided into two categories, one natural to artificial. Artificial is subdivided into two categories, non-electrical sources of light, electrical sources of light. సాధారణంగా సన్లైట్, మూన్, స్టార్స్, క్యాండిల్స్, ఆయిల్ ల్యాంప్స్ మొదలు నుంచి వచ్చేటువంటి సోర్సెస్ ఆఫ్ లైట్ని నాన్ ఎలక్ట్రికల్ సోర్స్ ఆఫ్ లైట్ అని అంటారు. ఎలక్ట్రికల్ సోర్స్ ఆఫ్ లైట్ అనగా ఇన్కాండెసెంట్ ల్యాంప్, మర్క్యూరీ వేపర్ ల్యాంప్స్, ఫ్లోరెసెంట్ ల్యాంప్స్ మొదలగు వాటి నుంచి వచ్చే లైట్ని ఎలక్ట్రికల్ సోర్స్ ఆఫ్ లైట్ అని అంటాం. లూమినస్ ఫ్లక్స్ పర్ యూనిట్ ఏరియాను ఇల్యూమినేషన్ అని పిలుస్తారు. ద యూనిట్ ఆఫ్ ఇల్యూమినేషన్ ఈజ్ లూమన్స్ పర్ మీటర్ స్క్వేర్ లేదా మీటర్ క్యాండిలా ఆర్ లక్స్. రిక్వైర్మెంట్స్ ఆఫ్ గుడ్ లైటింగ్. A good lighting is one under the influence of which the eyes of persons using the light do not feel any strain. కంటిపై ఎలాంటి ప్రభావం లేకుండా కంఫర్ట్గా ఫీల్ అయ్యేదాన్ని గుడ్ లైటింగ్ అంటారు. మరి ఏదైనా లైటింగ్ స్కీమ్ని ఎంచుకునే ముందు గుడ్ లైటింగ్ ఉండాలి అంటే ఈ క్రింది వానిని గుర్తించాలి. ఒకటి ఇల్యూమినేషన్ లెవెల్, రెండు ఆబ్సెన్స్ ఆఫ్ గ్లేర్, మూడు కాంట్రాస్ట్, నాలుగు షాడోస్, ఐదు కలర్ రెండరింగ్. సమ్ ఇంపార్టెంట్ డెఫినేషన్స్. నెంబర్ 1, luminous flux. The rate of flow of luminous energy is called flux లేదా luminous flux. The unit for luminous flux is lumens. It is denoted by 5. Number 2, plan angle. Two converging straight lines meeting at a point subtended a plan angle. The unit of plan angle is radian or degrees. 3, radiant. Radiant is the angle subtended at the center of a circle by an arc whose length is equal to the radius of the circle. Number 4, solid angle. Solid angle encloses a volume infinite energy of line laying on a surface meeting at a point. It is denoted by omega and unit is steradian. Steradian. The angle subtended at the center of a sphere by an area on the surface of the sphere which is numerically equal to the square of the radius. Candela power. Candela power is the ratio of brightness of the source of light to that standard candle. A standard candle gives a luminous flux of 4 pi lumens. 1 Cp is equals to 1 lumen per steradian. Luminous intensity. The luminous flux per unit solid angle by a point source of light in a particular direction is the luminous intensity of the source. The luminous flux per unit solid angle emitted by a point source of light in a particular direction is the luminous intensity of the source. Luminous intensity measured in candela power or lumen per steradian. Brightness is the luminous intensity per unit area. Illumination. Luminous flux per unit area is called illumination. Brightness, it is the luminous intensity per unit area. Luminous efficiency, it is the output of lumens per watt of the power consumed by the source of light. Depreciation factor, the ratio of illumination produced by the source under normal working condition to the illumination produced by the source under ideal condition. Reflection factor, the ratio of total light reflected to the incident light falling over a surface is called reflection factor. Utilization factor, it is the ratio of part of the light being usefully employed to the total light emitted by the source. Space height ratio, it is the ratio of space between lamps to the height of these lamps from the working surface. MHCP means horizontal spherical candle power anaga the mean of candle power measured at different points on horizontal surface or plan gives MHCP. MSCP means spherical candle power. If the mean is taken along all plans in all directions along a total slide angle gives means spherical power of the source. Glare. Glare is the sensation experienced by human eye when some rays of light enter the eye directly from the source. Example, drivers use dipper at midnight when facing other vehicle to avoid glare. These two types, direct glare, indirect glare. Direct glare means glare due to direct rays of the source. Indirect glare means glare due to reflected rays of the source. Glare is not only cause or thing, it may be cause an industrial accident. Loss of illumination. The light received by any surface depends on the two factors for a given source a point. One, the distance of the surface from the source, and another, the angle made by normal to the surface to the light flux. Two different laws deals with the factors mentioned as above. The first law is called inverse law and second one is known as Lambert's cosine law. Inverse law. Illumination at a surface is inversely proportional to the square of its distance from the source. That is, E is directly proportional to 1 by d square. Lambert's cosine law. As per Lambert's law, the illumination of a surface inclined at an angle is proportional to the cosine of the angle. Mathematical formula. E is directly proportional to cos theta, where E is equals to illumination on the surface, theta angle between the flux and normal to the surface. Now the illumination at a point E is directly proportional to theta by d square, where it equals to cos theta. Unit is lux. Types of lighting schemes. The different types of lighting schemes are used for different applications. They are direct lighting. Second one, indirect lighting. Third one, semi-direct lighting. Fourth one, semi-indirect lighting. Fifth one, general lighting. Types of lamps. An electric lamp converts the electrical energy into light energy. It is an artificial method of producing light. Electric lamps in broad sense may be classified into three groups. That is 1. Incandescent or filament lamps. 2. Arc lamps, and subdivided into carbon arc lamps, flame arc lamps, magnetic arc lamps. Third one, electric discharge lamps, subdivided into sodium vapor lamps, mercury vapor lamps, neon lamps, fluorescent lamps. Fourth one, LED lamp. The figure shows is incandescent lamp or filament lamps. The parts of this lamp is from top to bottom, pins of bayonet cap, brass or aluminum cap, exhaust tube, heat reflector, glass stem, leads, wires, glass support button, filament tungsten made, support wires, and glass cover. The figure shows is sodium vapor lamp. It has the capacitor, auto transformer, and electrodes, inner U tube, sodium plus neon plus argon having, and vacuum envelope, double walled flask. The figure shows is MA type mercury vapor lamp. It has the parts of capacitor, ballast or choke, metallic cap, main electrode, auxiliary electrode, high resistance, inner tube with mercury and argon filled. The figure shows MAT type mercury vapor lamp. It has thermal switch, main electrode, inner bulb having mercury plus argon, main electrode, tungsten made filament, outer bulb. The figure shows MB type mercury vapor lamp. It has capacitor, choke, 3-pin bayonet cap, starting resistance, auxiliary electrode, pure glass bulb main and electrode, inner bulb with mercury and main electrode. Neon lamps. The different types of neon lamps are as follows. 1. Neon indicator lamps. 2. Neon sign lamps or neon tubes. 1. Neon indicator lamps means these belong to cold cathode category. A plastic fabricated cover inside which are placed two nickel coated iron electrodes at a few apart as shown in figure. The cover is filled with neon gas and a small percentage of helium. When supply is given to the lamp, the ionization of the gas within the cover takes place immediately and a reddish pink glow appears across the electrodes under the influence of excited neon atoms, owing to the discharge of the gas between the electrodes in the form of arc. It may cause the current drawn by the lamp to increase indefinitely. In order to prevent it, a high resistor of few thousand ohms is introduced in the circuit and usually mounted in a cap. Due to the closeness of electrodes, it just needs normal supply voltage to initiate the discharge. The physical dimensions of the lamp are approximately 12.5 mm in length and 3 to 4 mm in diameter. These indicator miniature lamps are used for control panel equipment, voltage regulators, etc. To get a desired color of plastic cap of the lamp, cover is green, red, blue or yellow, etc. The second one is neon sign lamps. These are also belong to cold cathode discharge category. The electrodes are in the form of iron shells and are coated inside. Although the main constituent of gases inside the tube is neon, but the combination of other gases produced different colors. Example, mercury and neon produces blue color, whereas argon, neon and mercury produces bluish green color. The required voltage goes on increasing with the number of display letters or the length of sign tube required to represent some figures like a rotating fan, etc. A 5 kV network is used. The transformer has a high leakage reactance which controls the magnitude of current and hence stabilizes the arc in the lamp. A choke is also used to restrict the current. A capacitor is used to improve the power factor of the highly inductive circuit. These type of lamps are mostly used in commercial advertisements. Fluorescent tube lamp. The average life of a fluorescent lamp is 4000 to 5000 hours and its efficiency is 40 lumens per watt. The operating temperature is about 50 degrees centigrade. These lamps operate at low power factor, hence a capacitor should be used. Halogen lamp. Halogen is the name given to a family of electronegative elements, that is bromine, chlorine, fluorine, and iodine. In the beginning of the 19th century, it was shown that a chemical reaction between a halogen and tungsten could take place in a lamp. Around 1959, it was found that by adding a halogen such as iodine to the gas filling of a specialized design lamp, having only tungsten components within the envelope and with the bulb will temperature kept above 250 degrees centigrade, a regenerative cycle could be achieved. A whole new range of lamps has resulted as halogen lamps. LED lamp. LED systems are quickly becoming the light source of choice for various applications due to their rigidness, reliability, long life, energy efficiency, and low maintenance requirements. Innovative LED technology has opened new avenues with dynamic color mixing and color sequencing capabilities. These new capacities, coupled with their small size and system flexibility, make LED lamps ideal for a variety of applications where in the past traditional light sources have been used. These are types of LED lamps: LED reflector lamps, LED miniature lamps, LED exit lamps, LED decorative lamps.